Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Akanubo. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Kemfon Okun. God bless you too. Thank you. Please, if you are just joining us, kindly comment where you are streaming from in the comments below. Comment where you are streaming from. Comment where you are streaming from. Comment where you are streaming from in the comments below. Kindly comment where you are streaming from. Kindly comment where you are streaming from. You're welcome, Mr. David.
Thank you very much. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
the video is quite clearer over here.
Okay, great.
Comment where you are streaming from. Akanubong Idiong is streaming from Akwa Ibom State. Yo. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. So once we are able to get like 10 active persons, right, we are going to start. So I'm going to drop a post on the group right away. Then I just need you to copy the posts and post it on your WhatsApp status because I want as many as possible to participate in this free webinar so that it's going to be a mind-blowing opportunity and it's not something you should just keep to yourself alone. So I need you to invite your family and friends, right? I'm going to drop a post now on the group. Copy the post, post it on your WhatsApp status, and invite as many as possible. You can post it if you have any WhatsApp group, post the link on the group and invite others to come and learn so they could be able to earn, right? So skill acquisition is one of those necessities that a couple of people have overlooked, and it's one of the secrets for um, creating generational wealth, right? And we all know that these days it's quite difficult for people to be able to secure a good paying job, right? But with the help of having a good skills that pays, you could be able to make millions of naira on a monthly basis. So I've just dropped a post on the group. Copy the post, post it on your WhatsApp status, post it if you have different WhatsApp group, post the link, invite as many as possible to come to this once in a lifetime opportunity. Really, it's an opportunity because before now, before one could be able to build web or mobile applications, you are going to pass through a couple of learning and practice. You need to sit down and learn how to code, and I think you need to just memorize. Am I right, Mr. David? You need to you need to memorize codes actually, right?
Yes, very true.
You need to memorize code so that you could be able to build web and mobile applications, right? But due to innovations, a couple of things has changed. You could be able to build mobile applications without coding, and lots of people don't know that this is possible. So we are going to be unleashing this opportunity that will help you make a lot of money. Okay, so once you're able to share the post, come back here and type done. Once you share the post, either on your WhatsApp status, send it to your friend, send it to your family members. Once you are done with that, just comment done in the comments below. Just type done. Yeah, I think we are able to have about 10 participants, and I hope we are going to be more than that as we proceed. So once you're able to share the post on your WhatsApp status, comment done. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Akanubo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Homo Sterex what? Okay, is it stay explore one? I don't know. I don't want to cut my tongue. All right, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, Promise Okun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate. Beautiful. If you are yet to introduce yourself, just tell us your name and where you are streaming from in the comments below. Tell us your name and let us know where you are streaming from. Tell us your name and where you are streaming from. And if you're able to share the post on your WhatsApp status, on your Facebook, wherever it is you're able to share it, once you are done with the sharing, comment done. Thank you so much, John Maxwell. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Good evening. Comment done. Comment done. Once you are done, comment done. Copy the post on the group, share it on your WhatsApp status, share it to your family and friends. And once you are done, you comment done. And if you are just joining us, kindly comment where you are streaming from in the comments below. Kindly comment where you are streaming from in the comments below. All right, Shegun Moses is streaming from Akure, Ondo State. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Shegun, for joining us. Thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate. Thank you, Christian Ikpe, right? Is that it? Okay. Christian George. Thank you, Christian George, for joining us. Thank you for sharing the posts. Thank you. I mean, if you don't share the post I just dropped on the WhatsApp group, that means you are hoarding information. I mean, you are stopping a lot of people from gaining access to a life-changing information. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Copy the post, post it on WhatsApp status, and invite as many as possible to join us. Invite as many as possible. Invite as many as possible. Thank you, Gabriel. Gabriel is joining us from Uyo. Thank you for joining us. All right. So in the next 5 minutes, oh sorry, 5 minutes is too much. In the next 3 minutes, we are just gonna start. So if you are yet to share the post on your WhatsApp status, different WhatsApp groups, and even on your Facebook timeline, please kindly do that. Kindly do that. Just copy the link, share it. Right. Copy the link and share it. Thank you, Promise Okon. Promise Okon is streaming from Uyo. I said I just dropped a post on the group. If you are in the WhatsApp group, if you are not in the WhatsApp group, then don't bother. Or you can just hit on the share button and copy the link and share, right? Okay. So my name is Emmanuel Jacob, and I believe a couple of you have known me before now. And if you're just seeing me for the very first time, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Please hit on the subscribe button and turn on post notification so you don't miss out on any valuable information and opportunities whenever I drop them on the WhatsApp, oh sorry, on the YouTube channel, right? Thank you, Mr. Valentine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, John Maxwell. So I have a guest with us, and I mean, is so what do we call you? Do we call you a no-code developer, or what do we call you? Can you hear me, Mr. David?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
What name do we call you? Do we call you a developer, a no-code developer?
Okay, so I would like to first of all like address the
What did you say?
contradiction. I would like to address the contradiction here, right? So, well,
Okay.
being a no-code developer still makes you a software developer because when you look at it very well, a software developer is someone who creates softwares, right? And no-code developers are also people who make softwares, either be it a web application or a mobile application. It's just that they are using a technology, a different kind of system that does and handles the writing of the codes for them while they just drag around widgets. But they are still software developers. So yes, although there's a niche, there's a name, like there's some sort of branding that we go by. So we call ourselves no-code developers. Yeah.
All right. So that's beautiful. I mean, and which simply means we don't necessarily need to add the no code, right? Because like a
Yes,
developer is a developer, whether you use code to program or not, you are
exactly,
still a developer.
exactly.
All right, that's beautiful. I mean, you just corrected an impression, all right, or be a notion. Okay, so in today's webinar, right, you are going to learn how to build web and mobile applications without coding. Like I said earlier, that I mean, for you to be able to be a programmer, I mean, you have to memorize codes, you have to memorize programs, you have to be memorized. I mean, those how do I call it, software, no, you have to memorize those
The code,
instructions, because
yeah, the code.
programming are actually instructions wherein you are going to give the programming software, right, to be able to build either a web or a mobile application. So it was quite tedious, and it's all still tedious because there are still lots of people that are taking the longer route before they could be able to come up with um an application. I'm sorry, Omotayo. Sorry. I welcome you, Mr. Omotayo. Sorry, sorry. I'm sorry, right? It's an oversight. Thank you so much for joining us. Omotayo is streaming from Ilorin, and he said that he has shared this opportunity with others as well. Okay, so now we bring to you an opportunity for you to learn how to build mobile and web applications without having to write a single code. You just need to just click some widgets, make some amendments. I mean, just clicking some buttons. You don't necessarily need to sit down and write code for, like, some people. I mean, a particular application can take you up to a month or more, right? But with this innovation, you could be able to build web and mobile applications without having to write a single code. So you're welcome for a life-changing opportunity. So, Mr. David, I'd like you to give us a brief introduction of yourself, and
Okay.
also let us know what are we going to benefit from this particular webinar. What exactly are we looking up to? Thank you.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel Jacobs. Thank you very much. I'm super excited to be here, like super excited. And it's always like a very happy time for me when I'm talking about no code development and trying to see how I can get more people to know about the fact that they can actually get to build mobile applications without writing codes. I talk really fast sometimes. So I started my entrepreneurial journey since 2016, and that was when I was in my final year as an undergraduate studying chemical engineering at the University of EU. And then after that, I, I got so much involved in the entrepreneurial ecosystem, trying to build different things and all of that. And then in 2018, right? In 2018, I discovered that I needed to like fix a problem, like solve a particular problem. And the idea was that we have like lots of technical talents, like guys that are good in different things. And so I was like, okay, I'm also someone who is an influencer. Like I would like to consider myself an influencer on LinkedIn. I have almost 24,000 followers, right? So I was thinking, can I find an intersection between the influence that I have on LinkedIn and other areas of my life, and the people that always reach out to me asking for jobs, right? I should connect them to businesses that want to hire them. I'm talking about software developers, traditional software developers, digital marketers, graphic designers, animators, and the rest. And so I decided to build a marketplace, right? A marketplace like Fiverr and Upwork. And but the thing is this: I didn't know how to build this platform. I couldn't write codes then, and so I had to reach out to a developer to build the platform for me. Like I had to pay a huge amount of money for that. In fact, I didn't even have the money myself. I went ahead and got a loan and then gave it to the traditional software developer to build the platform for me, right? So, but now the thing is this, right? I wasn't really able to get so much out of the software itself, right? But I'm just trying to give you some sort of background and reasons to why you need to learn this skill, right? Because I am sure that the people that are currently listening, the people that are currently trying to learn and understand the concept about no code development and how to build mobile applications without writing codes might either be students or business owners or entrepreneurs or startup founders, right? So startup founders are people who have ideas and they want to figure out ways to change the ideas from idea stage to product stage and to market stage, right? And then the whole process of changing your moving your idea from the idea stage to product stage is always very complex, especially when you don't have money, right? And that's where no code development comes in. So I did spend a lot of money hiring a traditional software developer to build a platform. He built it, built a good job. But the thing is this, the money that I had used in building the software, I would have used the money to run marketing instead of paying for the software development to be done. All right. But now after the software was available, I couldn't sell it because I had no money to run paid advertising. And so later on, fast forward to like 2 3 years after that, I got a scholarship to study in Russia, right? So master's program, master's in technological entrepreneurship, and in the very one of the first courses that I did when I got here was no code development, right? So I was taught how to build mobile applications without writing codes. Now the thing is this: the course is called technological entrepreneurship, masters in technological entrepreneurship. So as a student, as a master student, you are supposed to know how to build the MVP, being minimum viable product of your idea. All right. So they had to teach us how to, build mobile applications, web applications without the need to write codes because it's way cheaper and faster, and it will allow you to be able to validate your business idea really quickly. Okay. So now after I learned how to do that, like and then towards December I was like, okay, why not start teaching people how to do this? Not just people. I want to teach so many people from Africa. I want to teach a lot of startup founders, entrepreneurs, business owners who have been struggling with raising money to hire traditional software developers to build software for them. So now the thing is this: I know that you might not be a traditional software developer. Oh, sorry, you might not be a startup founder, right? You might just be a student, and then you're looking for ways to you want to break into the tech space, and then you want to be able to have a skill that is employable, because right now things are quite crazy, right? And the economy is going really bad, and so you have to have a skill. You need to have a skill, an employable skill at that, so that you will be able to survive even no matter how bad the economy is. And that's where no code development comes in. So if at all you're someone who has always been thinking about what kind of skill do I learn, this is one of the skills that you need to learn, because it's totally revolutionary, and then it allows you to achieve the same thing that a traditional software developer would achieve, even at a shorter time, and you can even charge lesser price. All right. And then so the whole concept of no code development is, how to build mobile applications, right? Without writing codes, without the need to write codes. Now the thing is this: it's one of the easiest things to learn, although it requires so much of practice. Of course, every single thing that you want to get good at, you have to be willing to spend a lot of time, a lot of practice time, so that you can get really, really better at it. All right. And so that's what this particular session is all about. We're going to be teaching you how to build, a mobile application without writing codes. I know that Mr. Jacobs just gave me some time to actually talk about myself, and I think I have said so much. Mr. Jacobs, where are you? Hello. Okay. Oh, sorry. You have to unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that.
It's okay.
So, yes, thank you so much for the brief introduction and how you actually had the passion to learn how to build web and mobile applications without coding. So, yes, like I said earlier, I like you to let us know what exactly are we going to be learning today in this webinar. What do we expect from you? I mean, at the end of this webinar, what exactly is going to be the viewer's achievement for being a part of this webinar?
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So we don't have so much of time, right? For lack of time, I wouldn't be able to like practically show you like make a demonstration of different things that can be achieved, with this whole technology, right? So, but the thing that you're going to learn here is that first of all, you're going to get an information, right? So because information is power, right? So information is power, and then that's the major thing that you're going to learn today. Because I got to know that it was possible to build mobile applications without writing codes in August, no, September last year, right? And then between that period and now, I have been able to like make around 8 figures, right? And if at all I had known that before, right? If I had known that, like, let's say 2018, 19, one way or the other, right? I would have been like way better than I am now, right? And so the very first thing that you're going to benefit from this particular session is information. And what information am I talking about? I'm telling you that it's very possible to actually build a mobile application without writing codes. It's very possible to build a web application without writing codes. And it's one of the easiest things that you can actually get to do, although it requires you to commit a reasonable amount of time to learning. And then also, the second thing that you will learn from this session is that it is also very cheap to learn it, right? It's also very, very cheap and affordable to learn it. Although initially it would be like super expensive, like, because when I discussed with Emmanuel Jacobs, I was like, okay, I would like to charge the conventional price for how I should do things, right? So because this is way too valuable to just give out like that, because anything that is like really, really valuable and you're not giving it at a very good price, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And so the main price for the course, like the course that will be introduced to you towards the end of this session, right, is $1,000, right? And then plus extra things that you're going to have, like an extra package, like because it's one thing to actually learn how to build mobile application. It's another thing to learn how to to get jobs out of the skills that you've gotten. And so this entire package is just going to provide you with everything: the skill itself, and also the idea and strategies of how to make money out of this skill that you're about getting. All right, so that means it's more like giving you a no code skill, and then also teaching you how to use LinkedIn to get the right visibility that will end up getting you hired. It will also be about how you could actually create maybe a YouTube channel, and then be able to pass the information that you've learned to other people. All right, and even get access to more people, like international clients always reaching out to you because of the power of YouTube. YouTube is really, really powerful. It's one of the places that I've benefited most from. All right, and then you're going to learn how to maybe create courses on Udemy and then put them there and make like lots of money from it. All right, so what you're going to benefit from here is what I've already mentioned right now, which is information. First information is that it is actually very possible to build mobile applications without writing codes. Let me see if I can actually quickly share my screen. So let me uh, show you guys something. Okay, so I'm currently sharing my screen, but it's not showing that. Okay, it's showing now. Okay, so let's go to something else. Let's go to here, and I will show you a platform called FlutterFlow. All right, so here it is. Here's FlutterFlow. Okay, so we have FlutterFlow is one of the applications one of the no-code instruments that allows you to build applications faster than ever. All right, so this is one of the major platform. In fact, this is the number one platform that I will be teaching you, like instrument that I'll be teaching you how to use it and build mobile applications. So if you see here, you can actually get to build differently. These are like most of the companies that use FlutterFlow. And then you can, where is it? You can actually have, you can build visually, build UI and logic visually. You can integrate logic and connections. You can build responsive applications and customize totally everything, right? And then one of the beautiful things about FlutterFlow is also that you can build once and deploy everywhere. All right. And then you can check out the platform flutterflow.io and see some of the demos that are available here. These are like samples of mobile applications that have been built without writing codes using FlutterFlow, OpenAI chatbot, responsive e-commerce application, Kanban tax management system, a lot of things. All right, then we have like lots of details that users have been able to say about FlutterFlow. And then one of my favorite feature for FlutterFlow is the fact that you can download your code and deploy it anywhere. All right, so that's one of the most beautiful aspect of FlutterFlow. And then I can actually get to show you other things. Like for instance, FlutterFlow allows you to collaborate. Like you can actually get to collaborate with other people to build applications, right? So this is one of the the best things that will happen to you, really. I mean, before the end of the year. Yeah, knowing and understanding how to build mobile applications and web applications without writing codes using FlutterFlow, because this is like the main instrument. There are other instruments, which is going to be something that I'm going to introduce to you right now. There's Adalo, right? So we have Adalo.com. Adalo.com is one of the no-code instruments that allows you to also build custom responsive apps and publish them anywhere, no code required, right? So I'm not sure that you've ever heard of this before. Have you heard of Adalo before? Yeah, so Adalo allows you. Adalo was the very first technology that I learned when I got here to Russia, right? So it allows you to build mobile and web applications without writing codes, no single line of code, all right? And then it's like super, super amazing too. You can customize your app with branding and design. You can manage your content inside Adalo or use external data to power your app, lots of things. So another platform that I would like to introduce you to this night is Bubble. So we have bubble.com. And so here is Bubble. And with Bubble, you can also, this is like according to how Bubble describes himself, they're the best way to build marketplaces without code, the best way to build software as a service applications without code, the best way to build dashboards, the best way to build CRMs, the best way to build social networks, all without having to write a single line of code. And see the companies that get to use them. I don't know if this is the very first time that you're hearing about Bubble, Adalo, FlutterFlow. There is Framer, all right? So there's Framer that I think it's .com. Let's try .io. Okay, yeah, Framer, smarter way to manage AdWords account. Okay, no, Framer.com. Okay, so yeah, this is Framer. So it allows you to also build your application. This one uses artificial intelligence to get things done for you really fast. And then there's also App Master. So there's App Master. Okay, so this is App Master. App Master is another no-code platform that allows you to, build intelligent no-code platforms without having to write a single line of code. Yeah, so these are the different things that I'm introducing you to this night. Although what we are going to be focusing on is going to be mainly FlutterFlow, and because of the benefits that I had mentioned before, because with FlutterFlow you can actually get to download the codes and deploy it anywhere, collaborate. It has one of the best UIs ever. And then I have built a good number of applications. And then right now I have been teaching, first of all, I've been teaching people how to build mobile web applications without writing code since January this year. And so far I have trained over about 3,000 people to actually build mobile and web applications without writing codes, right? And then this is one of those beautiful moments in your life that you're going to be exposed to something extraordinary. Yeah, so I think I'll leave it up for Jacobs again at this point.
All right. Thank you very much for a wonderful presentation. So I like to ask you, so far, how many applications have you been able to build? And how long exactly does it really take for one to be able to probably finish either a web or a mobile application? Like, what's the time frame like? Is it like something you are going to be spending like weeks or probably up to months to be able to come up with one application? Let us know.
Okay, so with regards to the time that is required to build a mobile application or a web application with this no code instrument, it all depends on your level of mastery, right? So so far, if I'm to build up an application, it's going to take me roughly about 2 weeks. Yes, to actually build both the front end and back end. Yeah, it's that fast because you're not writing code, you're just dragging widgets like components and then putting them together and using some form of logical scenario called actions to give it a backend, and then integrate with Firebase, which is more like the storage for the data that your application will be using or even storing things in. All right. So let's say around 2 weeks to 1 month. And what it would take a traditional software developer 6 months to do, you can actually get to do it for 2 months. So 1/3 of the time. And then also because of how easy it will be, you might end up charging even way less, maybe 1/3 of the price that a traditional developer would actually charge. That simply means that you become even more desirable to clients who are trying to hire developers to build applications for them. And you can actually even begin to freelance on platforms like Upwork and Fiverr and any other marketplace that allows freelancers to actually get gigs from. Okay, yeah, so that's like the idea. And then for the number of applications that I have built Talcon. All right, so Talcon is a platform that allows that helps small and mid-sized business owners to actually hire technical talents from. All right, and then I've also built Nocode Africa itself. So I'm actually the founder of Nocode Africa, which is a non-profit organization that teaches early stage startup founders, African startup founders, how to build mobile and web application without writing codes. And then I've also built Nala. Nala is a no code Africa learning application, right? It's a mobile application. I've also built private projects for different clients, like some projects that I can't even disclose because of NDAs. And then recently, I launched a startup called Depudia. Well, that's what you would call it because maybe you're not from my side, so it's called Depudia, and but the real pronunciation is Depudia. Well, it's like a phrase in my language that says buy food. So we're currently like building uh, a website that will allow restaurant owners in Nigeria and later on Africa to be able to uh, process orders directly from their website. So they don't have to own a website directly, like maybe hire a traditional developer to do that. All they need to just do is sign up on our platform, and then we will give them access to a QR code their customers can scan and see their website and order food from there. And they can get to see the orders just like that. It's some sort of like really amazing technology, all built without writing codes using FlutterFlow, right? And then I have also built like lots of other private projects like that. Yeah, so that's all I can talk about it for now. Okay, Mr. Jacobs.
All right, thank you very much for that. So it means for one to be able to use a shorter period of time to build either a web or a mobile application is actually going to, it's actually dependent on their mastery, right? If I get that right. I hope
Yes.
I'm right.
Yeah, that's why they need
Okay,
to learn. Yes.
okay, beautiful. All right, so like how many companies? Okay, I think you've talked about that so far.
Yes, I have.
So, I mean, a lot of people are actually going to be curious because most people don't really know that it's a necessity for one to have a skill, right? So, I mean, a lot of people will be like, at the end of the day, after learning this skill, what exactly, how am I going to be able to get clients? How am I going to be getting jobs from? Maybe someone would reach out to me. How am I going to do that for one to be able to bring jobs and say, okay, we want you to develop an application that will enable us do this and that? How are they going to be able to achieve that after acquiring this skill?
Okay, so one of the things that I'm very big at when it comes to talking to people about is that skill is not enough. Like having a specific skill, like let's say software development skill is not enough. You need to also know how to sell the skill. Yes, because that's how the world works, right? So you know how to do a particular thing, you're going to have to let a lot of people to know that, oh, I know how to do this thing. You have to be very, very vocal about it. You have to like let people know that, okay, yes, I know how to do this. What kind of people am I talking about? We're talking about people that can actually pay you for the things that you know how to do, like business owners, potential clients that you can find on LinkedIn, you can find on Twitter. So I'm actually a very big fan of LinkedIn, so because that's like where I have like most of my influence. And then of course on my YouTube channel as well. So you're going to like when you get access to this course, right? Which because of the scenario that we found ourselves in, we're going to be making it like super super affordable. Mr. Jacobs is going to mention the price towards the end of this. So one of the packages that you're going to have as an add-on for purchasing the course is that you're going to be given another course that will show you how to actually provide massive visibility for yourself on platforms like LinkedIn and YouTube and even Udemy, right? Because one of the ways that you can actually you know get jobs with this skill is that you need to be very very visible on LinkedIn, you need to be very very visible on Twitter, you need to be very very visible on YouTube too. I will explain that. Now you don't necessarily need to own a YouTube channel, but you need to be like super visible when trying to provide support. Like for instance, if I told you are very good at FlutterFlow eventually, right? So and then you go to a particular FlutterFlow creators YouTube channel. There are people that are always dropping questions. The creator itself, the owner of the YouTube channel, might not have so much of the time to answer those questions in detail, right? I own a channel, but I don't have so much of time to always answer those questions in detail. So, and then most of these questions are asked by potential clients. This is something I'm giving you for free. Now, so most of the questions are always asked by potential clients. And so when you drop it, the owner of the YouTube account might not even respond. And that's where you come in and you're like, okay, you can handle this by this, by this, by this. You can handle this by this, by this, by this. If you provide a reasonable solution to that person's comment, and the person is excited, be like, man, what you said makes a whole lot of sense. How did you know that? Can you teach me more? That's how you get a job. You've gotten a client like that before you know you start having, you don't necessarily have to have a YouTube channel. You just have to keep contributing to the comments that people are making. That's it. One of the the quickest strategies to have followers on social media is not even to make posts of your own. Well, one way is to make posts of your own. Another way is actually just to comment intellectually on posts that other people have made. So one of the ways you will make money out of this skill is by being visible. And visible simply means provide value for others. That means respond to those comments that people are asking questions and you know the answer to it. Go ahead and answer. Then like that, then you're going to learn how to create courses and put them on Udemy and sell them. You're going to learn how to possibly even build a YouTube channel like Mr. Jacobs and myself, right? And even getting monetized in a very short period of time, right? So you're going to learn like a whole lot of things. This is the part that you will be given as an add-on for having access to the course that you will purchase. All right, so I think that's about it. Mr. Jacobs.
All right. Thank you so much for that. I mean, that is quite explicit. So, yes, I have another question, and the other question is, like, how much exactly do you think one could be able to charge to build a web or a mobile application for clients? I mean, because I believe they pay a lot when it comes to building both web and mobile applications. So, like, can you give us kind of an estimate that okay, you are going to be getting maybe $2,000 or thereabouts to be able to develop either a web or a mobile application for clients?
Okay. So for this part, right, it's totally relative, right? And it also depends on the client that you're talking with, right? So when it comes to pricing, pricing itself is a skill which will also be introduced somehow, although that'll be like more like direct scenarios with me, right? So you might not have like a static figure, although maybe later on, or maybe if at all you're freelancing on a particular marketplace like Upwork, you can have a static figure. But when it comes to maybe charging clients, you can charge between, let's say, for just a mobile application, like an e-commerce application. Let's just say a generic e-commerce application. You can charge around 5,000 USD, right? You can charge 5,000 USD for just a basic e-commerce application without lots of details, right? Because that's how much valuable your skill is as a no-code developer, right? And then of course you know that what this simply means is that you're going to build something like super good, responsive, works on all platforms, and can even be published to the App Store and Play Store, of course, which is what FlutterFlow allows you to do. You can actually, with just one click, actually push your applications to App Store and push your applications to Play Store. So just to answer it in a summary form, you can charge between 4,000 to as high as you want to charge a client. But the idea for no code is not really to try to charge your clients way too much, because it is not as complex as using writing codes, right, to build the applications, and it's not going to take you so much of time. So you shouldn't try to charge way too much. That's why, let's say, from anything around 4,000 USD upward, it's totally fair. Yeah. Okay,
All
Mr.
right.
Jacobs.
I mean, that's a lot of money. Really, that's a lot of money because if you want to convert it to the current naira to dollar rate, I mean, naira to dollar rate currently is 1,000 naira per dollar. So if you're able to land a job that you are charging like maybe even as low as 1,000 naira, that is 1,000,000 naira for you to just develop one application, right? So tell
Sure.
more of getting a client that is ready to give you up to 5k dollars, which is 5 million naira, and you use just probably 3 weeks to be able to develop. I mean, it's lucrative, really. It's lucrative,
Yes,
and
it
like you
is.
said, depending on how you are able to do your pricing with your clients. All right. So yes, I like you to tell us how exactly do we participate in this training, because I mean we can't just start learning how to build web and mobile applications on this particular live show, right? It's not possible. You can't just say, okay, on this live show I'm going to start learning. I will just use this night, and after tonight, I mean from tomorrow, you start building web and mobile applications. It doesn't work that way. And yes, if you want to say there are courses on YouTube, there are courses here and there. I mean, if you go to YouTube to probably learn a thing, it's YouTube is a good place to learn, right? No doubt. But when it comes to mentoring, you nobody would mentor you right on YouTube, right? Nobody's going to be there for you. I mean, some YouTubers barely have time to sit down to reply to comments. So if you want to say, okay, I'm going to learn from YouTube, I'm going to learn from probably Google Search and all, I mean, it's going to be really difficult and it's going to take a lot of time, right? So, but learning from the best, having a mentor that is going to take you by the hand and show you your way around how to get all these things done, how to be able to attract quality clients that is ready to pay you thousands of dollars for just a single project. I mean, instead of you to say, okay, I'm going to take the longer route to do this and that, it's going to probably take you years before you could be able to know how to build web and mobile applications without coding. So, what exactly do you have in your training for us?
Okay, so with regards to the training that we are talking about right now, okay, so one of the best ways to learn anything, like from my experience, is to make it project-based learning, right? So there's some people that when they want to teach something, they will begin to start teaching about small components here and there, and it doesn't really make sense. So I like to start with the big picture, right? So you will be learning how to build two different kinds of applications. You'll be learning how to build a medical booking application where a patient can actually get to book a session with a doctor, all right, or any physician at all, and then even chat with the physician. So you're gonna learn how to do chat functionality. You're going to learn how to integrate payment with Stripe. You're going to learn how to carry out something called CRUD, right? So CRUD is like the fundamental aspect of software development, right? So it's an acronym that stands for create, read, update, and delete. If you can actually get to implement CRUD in your application, you will be able to build mobile and web applications really fast, right? So you're going to learn how to also build. So you have like two packages, right? Two projects that you're going to be learning, all right, which is going to fast track your ability to actually figure out how to build applications without writing code. Yeah, so the very first one is you're going to learn how to build a grocery e-commerce shopping application, more like an e-commerce platform where you just list different things that is available for sale, and customers can actually just go through it, add different things to cart, delete the things from cart that they don't want to buy, and then click to checkout, see their orders, and of course process payment with Stripe. Okay, so you're going to learn all of these things in a very short period of time. And when you've actually finished learning all of these courses, right, you're going to be able to get the exact amount of knowledge that you need to be able to begin building mobile applications without writing codes and really fast. All right, so that's the things that you're going to learn how to do. And also, as a bonus, like I said earlier, you're going to have access to a course that will show you how to monetize this skill by showing you how to get more visible on LinkedIn, get more visible on Udemy, like create courses there, and then even like introduce you to some hacks that you can actually use, like the one I've already shared here for free, right? Which is comment, drop, like learn a particular thing, go to the YouTube channel that is teaching that particular thing and be responding to people's comments and issues, right? That's like the idea. So you learn a whole lot of things in a very short period of time. Okay.
All right. So this training, is there anything like maybe a time frame that, or is it something that people will just have access to um pre-recorded tutorials and they will start learning how to build? Or is there anything like a time frame that, okay, we are going to train you within so weeks, let's say 3 weeks probably, and within 3 weeks we are going to be able to cover like virtually everything or the basics that will get you started? Do you have anything like a time frame
Okay.
that's an interval actually, that's okay, let's say in 3 weeks or in 1 month's time you should already know how to build applications?
Okay, so the idea for the course, it's already a pre-recorded course that I have already finished creating. All right, so once you purchase the course, which the link will be provided by let's see, Manuel Jacobs, right? So once you purchase the course, you're going to have complete access to the course, pre-recorded courses already. So with that, you get to watch the tutorials and then practice. You have access to all the resource materials, and then one of the biggest and most beautiful part of the whole thing is that I will also give you access to the complete application that you can clone and use if at all you want to turn that thing into your business. All right. So if at all you're running a grocery business and then you want to turn it into your own personal side hustle or real hustle, right? You're going to have access to the completed application for free, clonable application for free. All right. So for the two applications, right? And then that's one of the beautiful thing about it. And then each of the courses, one of the courses is about 11.5 hours, and then another course is about 7.5 hours. So that's like power packed courses where you can actually learn everything that you need to know about how to use FlutterFlow to build mobile applications without writing codes. Yeah.
All right. So sorry, please, do you have a like a community where you have your students, I mean, where new students are going to join so that they will get support and connect with like minds, and probably they will get to share opportunities with each other? Is there anything like that?
Yes, we have a community on WhatsApp. We have the No Code Africa community on WhatsApp. We also have the No Code Africa community on Telegram, right? So with these communities, you can always like drop issues that you have and get assistance from me, get assistance from other No Code developers that have been around with me right from when I started, right? So it's one of the best places that you need to be as a No Code developer so that you can actually always find ways to get yourself unstuck from different issues that you have. Yeah.
All right. I mean, that is actually one of the best parts because in any journey, it really makes sense if you are able to see like other people, like connect with other people who have at least they have had like maybe two steps or a step away. I mean, they are a step ahead of you. It's really going to help you to learn a lot from them. I mean, you for you to be able to meet up with people that are also in the learning process, right? Really, it's really going to help you learn fast. It's really going to help you. It's really going to motivate you because in communities like this, you will get to connect with other no coders. You are going to possibly they are going to be sharing opportunities, right? Collaborations. I mean, it's a community that you should be part of, really, because really in this internet space you really need a community. It's not just okay, I'm a no coder and you are just alone, right? So this is one of the benefits of taking the course. That is beautiful, actually. So what are the bonuses? I think you talked about it. Can you kind of emphasize on the bonuses that users are actually going to get as a result of taking the training?
Yeah, okay. So I think I've said it like almost three times, right? So the idea, the bonus here is that you're going to learn how to sell yourself, right? So you're going to learn how to actually get gigs, like get clients to actually hire you to build different projects for them, right? So you're going to learn how to, you know, leverage on LinkedIn to get like better visibility. You're going to learn how to create courses and put them on Udemy. You're going to learn how to you know, you're going to learn some few hacks like the YouTube channel hack that I shared, and even the hack that you can actually use on social media to actually get noticed by potential clients who will eventually hire you. You're going to learn you're going to learn about different platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, where you will be able to, like, you know, sign up and set up your gig and begin to get clients.
All right. I mean, with this lot of opportunities, there's a question with this video. Yes, for real, we are going to have a replay, right? So anytime like you can always come to using the same link you use in joining the live stream, and you can always restream, or you can always rewatch the replay after now. So like, how much is the training actually? How much is the training? So I'm sorry, before you get there, sorry. I don't know, because I don't like hosting boring webinars. I don't know if this is actually boring for our participants, and I just need your response, right? Because I don't like being the only person talking, or maybe the person I'm hosting is the only person talking. I like everybody to talk, right? So I like each and everybody on this live session to type following, right? If you are following, and if you are with us, just type following in the comments. Just comment following if you are with us. Comment following, comment following if you are with us. Are you still with us? Comment following, drop following in the comments below. Is there anybody on this live stream? Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Breakthrough. Thank you so much. I think we are 15. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Adelu, Daniel, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, if you are on this live stream, kindly comment following. Type following in the comments below. Comment following. Is it only two persons? Comment for beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Bichelle. Thank you, Mr. Christian George. Thank you. Thank you. Can we get three more? Can we get three more? Three more. Can we get three more? Or is it because some people are maybe a bit behind us? I don't know, because of network, or maybe based on when they joined in. I think that is probably the case. So if you can hear me, or if you are still with us, just comment following two persons more and we are good to continue. Comment following, drop following in the comments below. Drop following in the comments below. Drop following in the comments below. Are you still following? Are you still with us? Are we still connecting? Can I get following from two persons more? All right, I just feel a couple of people are lagging behind based on when they joined in, or maybe network issues. So we are just going to continue. Okay, thank you so much, Anson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So we are going to continue. Yes, we are going to continue, because I mean, I believe that you are quite interested in getting this skill based on the benefits. I mean, take aside, like, I mean, if you want to remove the benefits, actually it's still worth it, for it's necessary. Like, it's necessary for you to have a skill. Okay. Thank you, Imebong Okon. Thank you. So having a skill in this particular area is a necessity. I mean, these days your skill is better than your certificate, right? Your skill is better than your certificate. So it is a necessity that each and every person is able to have at least one or two skill sets. Not having a skill, I mean, is dangerous and very risky. So yes, so sir, what is the cost for the training? Because I believe that a couple of people need these skill sets and they need you to mentor them and they need to join the community, they need to connect with other people, they need to start getting jobs that pays well, right? So someone is asking, we are going to give time for question and answers at the end, right? So let's just finish up with this. So what exactly or how much exactly is the cost of the training?
Okay, all right. So yeah, just to quickly answer that quickly. All right. So the idea is this, right? What you're going to be learning is actually way too expensive. Like it's valued at $1,000, and then the extra benefit, which is how to use the skill that you are going to gain, is valued at around $300, right? So, but because of the fact that we all know that this might actually be super super hard to pull out all of this money and actually pay for a course, right? So we decided to actually just go ahead and give like a very 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 huge discount. All right, and that's because of the fact that personally I'm a big fan of philanthropy, right? And even No Code Africa as an organization is a non-profit organization, and so it doesn't really make sense that when you're trying to give back, you make things excessively expensive. And so the real value of what you're about getting for $15, right, is actually 1,300 USD. All right. So, and then you're going to be getting this value because we want you to end up becoming like super good so that you can join our community. And when we have jobs, because we always do have jobs, you can actually get to, we will have lots of hands to actually hand those jobs over to for them to actually, do the jobs. Okay, so the course is $15, and it's not something that it's not a static fee. It's not always going to be $15. It's just going to be $15 just for 24 hours. I don't know, Miss Emmanuel. I hope that's totally correct.
Yes, yes, it's totally correct. All right. So yes, if you want to take the training, yes, you have heard the value, and yes, when he was telling me the this thing, the benefits and what is going to be teaching in the training, I had to beat down the price, right? I had to say, okay, at least people are coming from my community. I mean, I believe like up to 80 to 90% of people on this webinar are from my community, and I always want the best for you. So I decided to ask him to at least slash down the price so that a couple of people could be able to afford it, right? So basically, the benefits, I mean, a lot of things that you are going to learn from this training that is going to help you make thousands of dollars from creating mobile applications for brands and all. I mean, for you to be able to um make that kind of money, I mean, you should actually pay more, right? Basically charges $100 for the training, although the training is worth more. So because of me, he said, okay, because of you, I'm actually going to just give people an opportunity to pay only $15, and that they are only going to be able to do this within 24 hours. So once 24 hours elapses, I'm sorry, you are going to miss out. Okay. So for you not to miss out on this training, or for you not to miss out on this golden opportunity wherein you are going to um, gain a skill that is going to be earning you thousands of dollars in millions, right? When it comes, if you want to convert it to naira, that is millions. Or I don't know which country you are in, or yes, you might be from Ghana, Cameroon. So $1,000 is a big money too in across other African countries, but there is an opportunity and you don't want to miss it. just pay $15 from now till tomorrow, 10 p.m. If you don't pay $15, I'm sorry, you're still going to get this course at $100, which is 100,000 naira if you convert it to naira. So you don't want to miss this opportunity. If you want to take the opportunity, please, I'm going to pin my WhatsApp number on the screen. Then also we are going to drop the link for the course in the comments. So you either click on the link or you send me this word on WhatsApp. Um you're just going to send no code. If you type no code, right, automatically you are going to get a link. You're going to get a link for the training. Okay. So yes, it's either you chat this number or the link that is going to be dropped. I don't know if links are clickable on live streams. Do you have
Yes, yes,
any idea? Links are
yes,
clickable, right?
yes.
Okay, beautiful. I'm going to drop the link in a bit. Then, so you click on the link and get the course, right? Or you type no code. Just, I'm going to pin my WhatsApp number now. Just send the word no code to my WhatsApp, and you are going to get the link like in seconds, right? Once you send the word no code to me, you're going to get the link right away. You click on the link and take this offer. It's a limited time offer which is expiring in 24 hours. That is 10 p.m. tomorrow. The offer is gone and you will never get it at that rate again. So I'm sorry if you are not going to take action because I've done my own part by bidding down. I'm sorry it cannot be 48 hours. I'm sorry. Someone is asking it should be 48 hours. Well, some people might not be able to take the offer like right away, right? So we have another thing. I did not discuss this part with David, but this is one of the things I do to help people that don't have the money handy. You can part pay. We are going to make an option for part payment, right? Once you complete the payment, you have access to the course, the bonuses, and you join the community. Okay. Please don't comment no code on this. People like making this mistake. I'm not asking you to comment no code on. Let me just pin my WhatsApp. Send the no code to my WhatsApp. You are going to get the link right away. Then another option is that I'm going to drop the link in the comments. Okay, so sir, do you have any other thing to say before we start asking or before we start taking questions?
Okay, no, I don't really have a lot of things to say. I think we can just take questions at this time.
Okay, so please, if you have questions, okay, we have one question. I'm going to start with the first question from, is it Michelle or so? So this is the WhatsApp number. I'm not asking you to type the no code in the comments. Take the no code to my WhatsApp number. Let me get the link. I'm also going to drop the link. You can just click on the link and make your payment, or optionally, you can send me a DM on WhatsApp to do that. Send me by typing the once you type no code, automatically you get the link, you make payment, and you are in and you have seized the opportunity just like that. So don't sleep on this opportunity. Don't sleep on this. It has a time lapse which is 24 hours. And if you don't have the money handy at the moment, you need to drop a deposit in order to seize this offer. Like in order to take advantage of this offer, you need to drop a deposit of okay, $15 for you. For those of you that might be asking the cost or the equivalent in naira, $15 is just 15k. Dollar is currently 1,000 naira per dollar. So it's just 15,000 naira for a mind-blowing skill set that is going to be making you thousands of dollars. And once you learn this skill set, it will remain with you forever. Like nobody's going to take the skill from you, and you can always keep on making money from it. The community you are going to be a part of, the collaboration, the if I want to talk about the benefit of being part of paid communities since in the year 2017, really it is actually what has helped me go this far, right? As a result of um paying for trainings and having access to quality and valuable people. So this is an opportunity you don't want to miss out. The number on the screen is the number you should DM with the word no code, and you are going to get a link to pay for this training. Then alternatively, I'm dropping the link as well in the comments below. So just click on the link and gain access to the training. And the bonus is this training is just for 24 hours. So I just commented the link in the comments below. So we are taking questions now. If you have any question, please hit us with your questions. The first question is from Hanson. So can you see the question?
Okay, yes, I can. So what about how to monetize the apps on Google AdMob? So the same thing that you can do to traditional like applications built using traditional methods, that's writing codes, okay, is the same thing you can do with no code applications. Now the reason is because when you build an application, all right, without writing codes, it doesn't mean that the application is not running without codes, right? So there's a particular code running behind it. It's just that you're not the one writing it. It's the no code platform that is writing the codes for you. So every single thing that you can achieve with traditional applications, traditional mobile applications, you can also achieve them on no code applications. So like monetizing your apps using Google AdMob, you can do that. Yeah, Mr. Jacobs, I have answered the question. I hope it's satisfactory.
Okay, Mr. Answer, let us know if you are okay with the response or with the answer of the question. Just let us know if that is okay by you. Have you seen another question, Mr. David? Can the course be learnt without a laptop?
Yes, it can be learned without a laptop, but not with a mobile phone if you have a tablet. So FlutterFlow itself has made it like super easy. I think FlutterFlow is the only platform that, no, the only no-code platform that allows you to use their softwares without you having a laptop. So, but you need to have like a tablet. All right. So if you don't have a laptop, you should have a tablet, and that's how you can actually get to use FlutterFlow to build no-code apps. Yes. So that means laptop is very important. So is that a laptop or a tablet? Yes.
All right. So the first question, the person that asked the question has confirmed that it's clear. All right.
Okay.
So we are going to take another question. Please, yes, if you don't have a laptop, I mean, it's laptop is a necessity in this era. Please try and get a laptop, really. There are a couple of things you can do from the internet to make money, yes, but not having a laptop in this era is, I mean, laptop nowadays is as necessary as a mobile device, as a phone, right? So try and get a laptop. All right, so another question is, what tools are needed?
Oh, sorry about
Right?
that. Yeah, sorry. So, what tools are needed for these? You just need just one thing, and that's flutterflow.io. You just need to go to flutterflow.io, which is that's the name of the URL of the platform, right? So just flutterflow. You don't need any other thing. So you have a laptop or you have a tablet, and you just go to flutterflow.io, and that's it. So you're going to also need okay, is this a tool? I'm not sure this is a tool. You need to have a Gmail account. So, well, some people use Yahoo Mail and the rest. So you need to have a Gmail account because we're going to be using uh, Firebase as a storage for the applications that we're going to be building in FlutterFlow. So you're going to need a Gmail account so that you can access Firebase. That's all the tools I think you will need. And then also, I think you will also need an account on Figma, right? So Figma is a platform that allows you to make UI UX designs. You won't be making UI UX designs. I will already provide you with an already designed, you know, pages, like different screens for the project. All you just need to do is follow the tutorials step by step and also replicate it yourself. That's like it. Those are like the basic tools. So there's Firebase, there is Figma, and then there's FlutterFlow. Yeah.
All right, if I got you correctly, does it mean, can you hear me? Does it mean that there are ready-made templates for one to just pick up, make some edits and start using or maybe renaming the this thing, the application or something? Do you
Yes,
have
yes.
anything?
Yes,
Okay.
inside FlutterFlow, right? FlutterFlow already has like templates for various applications that you can just use and start building on top of it, right? But what I was talking about is called UI UX design. That's user interface, user design. Before you build a mobile application, you have to first of all create the user interface and the user experience designs, which is going to be more like a guide for you when you're building the application. And where do you do this? You do it on Figma. And so I will provide you with the exact resources that you're going to need in building stuff like that.
Really? This makes it so crazy and incredible for real. Like, I mean, learning how to build web and mobile applications without coding alone is a big course on its own. Then learning UI UX on Figma is a course on its own that one should be charging a lot of money. So I mean, I did not even know that this is actually inclusive. That people taking this training are also going to learn how to use Figma to design the look of the applications before they start building. So really, it's incredible. I mean, if someone just wants to maybe learn UI UX alone, the 15K is even too cheap for someone to learn UI UX alone. So wow, the course is just incredible. Okay, we have a couple of questions, a couple of them. Okay, so what are the level of job opportunities for no-code developers and how saturated is the market?
Okay, so for this, now the thing is this, right? No code developers are actually competing with traditional software developers. So, but now the thing, the differentiating factor is that you're going to be charging lower than the traditional software developer, and you will be promising to deliver the job at a shorter time. So, it simply means that it's almost like a blue ocean, right? So, there's something called blue ocean, meaning like uncharted waters, right? So, it's almost like a blue ocean. Very few people are on the ocean right now, and this is one of the best times to actually jump on it. Yeah, because most persons, business owners, enterprises, organizations are trying to see how they can build softwares for different purposes at way cheaper amount of money. And so as a no-code developer, you have like a larger opportunity than even traditional software developers, because you will be promising to build the application at a shorter time and even at a lower price. And so yes, it even makes the size of the market way bigger for you. All right, but you need to be able to put yourself out there on LinkedIn, Twitter, and just let people know that okay, this is what I do, showcase your work and do a whole lot of things. Yeah, that's like it.
All right, that's beautiful. Another question here is I built an app like Google Chrome, but it took me about 2 days to do it. Although I'm yet to put it on AdMob and Play Store. Is that kind of app different from the ones you're talking about?
Okay, so I don't know what instruments you use in building the app like Google Chrome. Yeah, but if I told you, could give me like the name of the platform you used, I would know that okay, whether we're talking about the same thing here or not. Yeah, but I think without having that information, I cannot really tell, right? But the applications that we're talking about is you can actually get to build just any kind of application, e-commerce, dating applications, church applications, applications for enterprises, for industries, different marketplaces, and then you can actually get to put add more on it and put it on Play Store and App Store directly from FlutterFlow itself. Yeah, so I think this is actually way different from what you actually learned, except you provide some more context. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for that. I don't know if this is actually a question. So this was done after attending a training session on WhatsApp. I don't really get your question. I think maybe you should just recap so I can see if we can understand, and if it's a question, then Mr. David is going to help you with the answer. So in the absence of no question, we are going to um, call it a wrap. So, like I said earlier, I have dropped the link. You can simply type this link actually, seller.co/lane no code hyphen dev, or you just click on the link in the comment section. Also, you can send me a DM with the word. It's a continuation of the question you just answered. Okay. All right. So you can just send me a DM on WhatsApp with this word. Just this is my WhatsApp number. You can just send me the word no code and you are going to get the link automatically. Then if you don't have the 15K because this offer is ending in 24 hours, for you to be able to secure this offer, the only thing you can do to do that if you don't have complete money is that we are giving you the opportunity to make part payments, right? You can part pay, and that part payment is what will help you to secure the offer, right? Then once you are able to pay up, then you have access to the community as well as the training, right? So that's the only way you are going to be able to secure the offer, right? Anything after 10 p.m. tomorrow, that is in the next 24 hours, you are not going to have access to this course at this particular rate. This simply means that this same link that I've dropped in the comments, once it is tomorrow, if you click on the link, you are going to be seeing $100 for the training. So for you to seize the offer, yes, we've made provision for part payment, and also if you want to take the offer right now, you can as well click on the link and get access to the training, the community, the bonuses. I was so surprised when I heard that you're also going to learn UI UX using Figma to design the look of your application before actually building. So I mean, it's quite a beautiful thing. For I mean, the cost of the worth of the training is worth more, right? Is worth more, but we are giving the opportunity, and an opportunity that is expiring in 24 hours if you don't take action. If you take action now, you are getting it for 15K alone. So what are you waiting for? Just click on the link in the comment section, or you send me a DM by typing the word no code using the phone number on the screen to secure this offer. All right. So Mr. David, we don't have any. Okay. Are there some specific laptops or all kinds? That's the we should call it the last question.
Okay, so I think well, there are no real specific laptops, but at least your laptop should have like 4 gig RAM, just so that it doesn't get to be too slow, right? Yeah, so that's like the only thing. Should have like 4 gig RAM at least. Yeah, because you're using the browser to do everything. You don't need to install any application on your system, but you just need to have maybe 4 gig RAM is good. Yeah. So every single laptop works, but just have 4 gig RAM.
Okay, that's cool. So the specifications for the laptop, you can use as small as 4 gig RAM laptop to yes, to code, to build actually, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm used to the word coding. So before now we have to code before we could be able to build web and mobile applications. So for you to be able to build, you need at least a laptop that has 4 gig RAM, right? Reason being so that your system will not be slow, right? So that your system will not be slow.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that if you have a 2 gig RAM laptop, you can't use it. It simply means that you might not really like the experience, right? Your laptop may just be lagging, getting too hot and all. So just if you don't have the 4 gig RAM, you can use what you have, but it's wise if you can. It makes more sense actually if you can have a laptop that has at least 4 gig RAM so that the whole process will not be too slow for you. So I think that is where we want to draw the curtain. Mr. David, is there anything you would like to say to uh, attendees?
Okay, so I don't really have anything else to say, but I would like to just say one thing, right? So there's this adage or quote that I am known to like saying a lot. So it says, "Sharks are born swimming," and it simply means that those who are hungry for success, they come out with predatory instincts to achieve all that they desire. It might be a bit difficult at your end, like financially, to even bring out the uh, that amount of money, like 15 USD. It might be difficult. I wouldn't like to assume that, oh, everyone should be able to afford it. So, but the predatory instinct that I'm talking about here for people who are hungry for success is finding every single way to actually, get discourse, like get to learn something that will, make your life way better. Because the best time to build yourself is at the time where there is no emergency. All right, so don't try to see how you can start finding solutions only when there's an emergency. By that I mean when things are really really bad. So try to see how you can get access to these course, so that you can equip yourself with the necessary tools, which is a skill that will provide you with the financial returns that will always provide you with strength to face anything at any point in time. Yeah, so that's it. So remember, sharks are born swimming. Yeah.
All right, that's beautiful. That even help me to remember one of my quotes. We have another question, and once I'm done with the quotes, you are just going to help answer the question. So one of my quotes is that your immediate environment might not encourage your vision, right? You might have this dream that, oh, I want to do great things and all, but your immediate environment might not support that. But all thanks to the internet, right? God has blessed us with the internet where if the people around you are not really motivating you or they are not heading where you are headed, right? All thanks to the internet, because nowadays you can learn from people, you can join communities that you are going to be inspired. I mean, communities of like-minded people. So you might not have friends that might be interested in things like this, but thanks to the internet, because you are going to have access to a community of like-minded people where you are going to learn from. You are going to get to see, okay, there are some people that started a few weeks ago, a few months ago, and probably you are going to get to connect with them. And yes, we are the product of our environment, actually. So once you're able to be a part of a community that have the same vision or a common goal, definitely that environment is actually going to influence you, because the internet too is an environment. So there is a community for this skill set. So being a part of the community will not only help you, but it's going to really motivate you, seeing what like-minded persons like you are able to build. So the last question, sir, are we going to pay the website to use them? That is the FlutterFlow or the platforms, the Figma, or is it paid platforms?
Okay, so this is one of the best questions. Like every other question has been like super like best, right? But this is like one of the best questions. So, FlutterFlow is not free. Okay, so FlutterFlow has a free plan that you can use in doing almost anything, right? But if you want to get more features from Flutterflow, you need to like subscribe for their pro access, right? But there's even another better option. If I told you were a student, right, in any university, all right, you have an active status as a student, Flutterflow will give you pro access, premium access without charging you for 1 full year. All right. So that's one of the things that I will also introduce you to when you actually get access to the course. Yeah. That's it.
Wow, I mean that is quite beautiful. Like if you are a student, I mean there's a benefit for you as a result of being a student, because you are going to gain access to premium features on FlutterFlow, and it's going to be a 1 year access wherein you need to renew after a year. So let's just say after before 1 year is before you are from the time you are going to start using the platform, before 1 year, you should be able to start making lots of money to start being able to pay for some premium stuffs. All right, that is, I think that is quite interesting. So I don't we don't have any other question. So if you want to take this offer, type the word no code, not in the comments on my WhatsApp, or you click on the link. Let me just post the link again. You click on the link and gain access to the training. Then if you don't have 15K right now, if you don't have 15K right now, you can part pay. You can part pay as little as 5K and balance up later. Let's say next week, you balance up next week and take the training. Right. Once you balance up, then you gain access to the training, the community, the bonus, and everything that comes with it. So, I mean, don't sleep on this. This is one of the best opportunity for you to learn one of the high paying skills in the market, right? So, take action right away. If I were you, I mean, I would have already taken the course because, um, really, this is once in a lifetime opportunity and you need these skills. So, you need this particular skill set. Take action now before it's too late. Take action now before you even forget that you were supposed to pay for a training. And probably, I mean, how much is the money? 15K. How many pizza? Right? So the any pizza you are going to buy henceforth is not going to make you any money, right? Or any other thing you might think of doing with 15K that is not investment. I like telling people that the best investment that you will never lose, or is that is not risky, is self-investment. Self-investment is not risky because whatever it is you invest in yourself will still remain with you, and it's going to help you to improve the quality of your life, help you to be valuable. And also, I mean, you can learn a skill with just 15K, just like this, and before you know it, you are making millions to billions of naira, or even millions of dollars in the near future. So this is one of the best investments you can. So you can invest in any other platform, forex, crypto, and at the end of the day, you lose the money. But the money you invest in yourself is never a loss, right? Grant Gordon used to say, he say, empty your pocket and invest in your this thing in yourself. That one day the pocket you empty shall be filled with whatever investment you were able to invest in yourself. So with this, I believe that you are going to take action and take the course, join the community, learn, and do what? When you remove L from learn is earn. So after learning is earning. So I can't wait to maybe hire you any of these days and say, okay, um, can you help me build this application? This is what I want. Or probably, okay, let's just collaborate and come up with a particular project. So if you don't have this skill, you could never collaborate, or if you don't have these skills, I can never maybe hire or probably recommend you to someone that needs your skill. So that is, oh, there's also another question. How much are we going to pay for? This is the last question and we won't take any other question again. But
Okay.
just
Okay.
continue.
Yeah. So the pro plan, it varies per region, right? So let's I don't know. I don't think I have a VPN on, but let me just quickly share my screen just so that you can see it. Um,
Okay.
yeah. So this is how it is. I believe you can see my screen. Uh, is my screen up? Okay, my
It's
screen is
up,
up.
it's up now.
Okay, so here you go. If you come here to pricing, you get to see the pricing. All right, so this is it. So this is the free pad, right? So it's free, $0 per month, but the standard pad is $15, right? So it's a regional discount. Okay, so I have a discount for the region that I am in right now. So I'm in Russia. Yeah, so you will also have the same discount for, let's say, if I told you in Nigeria. Yes. So if you go ahead and then say you want to pay annually, you see you now have $11 per month. So this is like still really, really affordable for what you can actually go ahead and download code, APK download, custom domain publishing. All right. And then if at all you want every single thing that is inside it, you can actually go ahead and then go for the $25 part. All right. So, but for me, for starters, you don't need to really go for all of this. You can just start with the free part and get your hands really, really strong. When you have a client, you can go ahead and begin to use this. All right. Or if I told you're a student, I will also introduce you on how to actually get the pro plan, right? That's the pro access here for free for a year. Okay. All right.
All right. I think that is clear, Mr. Idiom. So yes, I'll be expecting to see you guys. Like I'm expecting to see everybody on this webinar inside the training. Yes, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to welcome you. So yes, send us a DM now, right, with the phone number on the screen, or you click on the link below. If you want to participate, if you don't have the exact or the complete money, just send me a DM and let us see how we can take part of the money. Then you balance later and gain access to the training. So I think yes, we want to draw the curtain at this juncture. We want to call it a wrap. So guys, see you in the training. So Mr. David, what do you have to say to the viewers?
Okay. Go hard or go home. Let's do this, guys.
Go hard or go home. All right. Okay, thank you so much, David, for your time. I really do appreciate for accepting to, because really, like, you had to bring down the cost of the training, so you could be affordable to everybody. I believe people can afford it, but not everybody could be able to afford it. So for you to get this valuable information and training for just 15K, don't joke with it. Stop playing. Just click on the link and get the training right away. And I will see you inside. Goodbye, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining us. God bless you. And I believe whatever it is you are going to learn will be quite productive for you. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
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 All right. Goodbye, guys. Good night. See you in the
Good night, guys.
training.
All right.